Hello guys, good evening everyone. This is Shifa ma'am, your English educator on Guidely. I welcome you all guys in today's evening 8 p.m. session wherein we are targeting for all our upcoming banking and insurance mains exam, be it SBI PO, IBPS PO or any other mains exams we are talking about, right? I hope you all are staying good and safe and your preparation for the upcoming mains exams are going on really well, right? So guys, everyone, I would request each one of you to please join the session fast. Herein, today we are going to do some sentence rearrangement kind of questions on different patterns based on different latest patterns. From where we can see that this is just the exact pattern and this is just the exact level of questions of sentence rearrangement questions which can be asked in our upcoming mains exams, right? सो गाइज आज बिल्कुल एग्जैक्ट हम लोग वही लेवल डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं जैसे कि हमारे एग्जाम में पूछा जा सकता है एसबीआई पीओ मेंस हो गया या इवन आरबीआई ग्रेड बी का जो भी लोग तैयारी कर रहे हैं इंग्लिश सेक्शन के लिए उनके लिए भी है क्योंकि कंटेंट आप देख रहे हो किस लेवल का हम यहाँ पे करा रहे हैं। तो जितने भी अभी तक हमने क्रैक मेंस इंग्लिश की जो भी सीरीज में अभी तक हमने वी हैव टिल डेट वी हैव डन 14 सेशंस इन दिस क्रैक मेंस इंग्लिश सीरीज. And guys, you can just see all the previous 14 sessions and you can just check the level, what the level I've provided you on YouTube free of cost. And this is guys just the genuine and the exact mains level, right? Whether you are talking about RBI grade B or you are covering either you are just trying to crack this SBI PO exam, IBPS PO exam, or you are going you are just trying to crack RBI RBI grade B English section. So this is the level guys, clear? So before moving on further, I would request each one of you to please like and share the session. I hope I am audible and visible to you all. Is it so guys? So let's move on further. As you all guys know that last year many of the students, most of the students got selected in RRB and SBI clerk. Pawan, yeah, definitely that's my thing that on everyday basis now I'm just trying my level best to give you all the sessions in complete English, right? Give you the explanations in complete English. So guys, here you can see that it is Guidely is providing you with Platinum mock test series wherein we are giving you all 3000 plus mock test in both English and Hindi language. And this is mainly covering all the upcoming major banking and insurance exam, be it IBPS, RRB PO or RB clerk, IBPS clerk, SBI PO, SBI clerk, or all other banking major banking and insurance exams. Herein guys, you are given 5 plus 5 months validity. It means you are given 10 months validity, and but its actual price is 799. But here you are getting it at a discounted price of 444. And if you apply this coupon code Guidely, so if you apply this Guidely coupon code at the time of purchase, then you are going to get extra 10% off. Clear? So guys, apart from this, as you all know that RBI grade B notification has already been released. So for that also Guidely has launched a special cracker package for you all guys, the aspirants who are targeting mainly for RBI grade B. So RBI grade B 2023, here you are getting special cracker package wherein you will be provided with RBI grade B mock test series phase 1 10 sets. Along with this, it is also providing you with RBI grade B bundle PDF course wherein you are getting 30 days daily target, wherein you will get 1500 plus questions, and along with this you are also getting topic wise bundle PDF course wherein you will get topic subtopic wise 14,000 plus questions. And all this you are the actual price is 999, but here you are getting all of this at 299. And if you just apply this coupon code RBI grade B, then you will get extra 10% off. Clear? So this is the thing guys. Yeah, Pawan Kalyan, definitely I hope you can understand now. So guys, with this let's proceed the session with today's questions. So here you are having the question. It is saying in each of the questions below, a short paragraph is shuffled into 4 parts and a blank is also given. You are required to rearrange the paragraph in order to make the sentence grammatically correct and coherently meaningful. So here you are given the questions of sentence rearrangement plus fillers. So this is the actual level, guys. You are getting 2-in-1 combo, right? 2-in-1. So it means we have included two different exercises like fillers and sentence rearrangement and provided you with one question, and this is the mains level. This kind of questions are being asked. Clear? So let's look at the question. So this is the first question. Let me know the correct answers, everyone. These in each and every option you can see the starting one is the sequence, can be the sequence, and after that you can see there are words. So which of the following words should come here in the blank space, and along with that you need to tell the entire correct sequence. Weakest aspirant, very good evening dear. Everyone, very good evening. Dilraj, Meena, very good evening dear. So guys, let me know what should be the correct sequence. Option D, okay. Let's see. Here, from where should we start? You can already know, you are already understanding that in all of the option, one thing which we can see, the common thing is D. So definitely we can start from D statement. What it is saying is, here it is saying that vehicle scrappage and replacement is seen internationally as a, right? So from here we can start the statement, because in each of the option we can see D is the starting statement. Clear? So D is getting correlated with which one? Vehicle scrappage and replacement is seen internationally as a. So it is seen internationally as a what? As a route, right? It is seen internationally as a route to dash COVID-19 affected economies by privileging. So definitely D is getting correlated with B. D with B makes a perfect sense over here. As it is saying that vehicle scrappage and replacement is seen, right? Scrappage means what, guys? Can you let me know what does the word scrappage means? What does the word scrappage means? Hmm? Means that you are replacing a part of your vehicle, and in for that replacement you are getting some kind of reimbursement. That's called scrappage. So vehicle scrappage and replacement is seen internationally. It is seen internationally as a route, right, to dash COVID-19 affected economies by privileging what? By privileging, now what should be the connection, guys? So D is getting correlated with B. So either A should be the answer or D can be the answer, right? B and C can't be the sense because D is getting correlated with B. So D, B, then after B, B is getting correlated with A. So here it is saying that vehicle scrappage and replacement is seen internationally as a route to what? So after to, a verb should come over here because to plus verb base form is called infinitive verb. To rejuvenate, to reconstruct is not the sense. To revitalize is not the sense because the sequence is not correct. So definitely here it should be to rejuvenate. Rejuvenate means to make something better or to make something new. Rejuvenate. To renew something. Rejuvenate means renew. Clear? To make something new again, like new again, that is called rejuvenate. To rejuvenate COVID-19 affected economies by privileging green technologies, right? So that we can privilege green technologies, notably electric vehicles, that is EVs, and also as an initiative to achieve net zero emission by mid-century under Paris Agreement commitments. So DBAC makes a complete perfect sense and rejuvenate is the best answer. So the complete statement would be vehicle scrappage and replacement is seen internationally as a route to rejuvenate COVID-19 affected economies by privileging green technologies, notably electric vehicles, EVs, and also as an initiative to achieve what? To achieve net zero emissions by mid-century under Paris Agreement commitments. So this is the complete statement. Is it right, guys? I hope you all better understand. Let's move on with the next question. Let me know the correct answers, everyone. Abstain means to give up. Just a minute. Not give up, to actually abstain means to deny. To deny or avoid. That is called abstain. It means refrain and abstain both are the synonyms. Renounce means give up. Right? Abstain also means you are denying something. Forbearing. What does the word forbearing means? You are limiting yourself not to do something, that is called abstain. What does the word forbearing means? Forbearing. Forbearing means what? Forbearing means self-control. You are controlling yourself. That is called patient. Patient, self-control. Right? Clear? So let's look at the options, what it is saying. From where can we start, guys? Can you let me know? India has signaled its unwillingness to upset its neighbor at the same time by dash from the vote on the UN Human Rights Council resolution on Sri Lanka. So guys, if we say that by what? By abstaining, by renouncing, by abstaining, by forbearing. So by abstaining from the vote can be the sense, right? So either A or C makes the perfect answer, not D. Patient self-control does not make any sense over here. And even we are not trying to give up from the vote. We can deny that we are not going to vote on the Human Rights Council resolution, right? So we can deny from voting, but we can't forbear the vote. We can't even renounce the vote, right? So answer can be either option A or option C. Now let's check which can be the perfect answer. So definitely you come to know that the statement should start from B option to make it a perfect sequence, right? So here it is saying that by abstaining should be the correct sense, right? By abstaining from the vote on the UN Human Rights Council resolution on Sri Lanka, then what should be the correct sense after B? On Sri Lanka, India has signaled. So on Sri Lanka, India has signaled means India has indicated its unwillingness, that India is not willing to upset its neighbor at the same time, right? So India is not trying to show, India is not showing its willingness to upset its neighbor at the same time, उसी समय पे at the same time. So B is getting correlated with A and A is getting correlated with D. So here it is saying at the same time, what should be the correct sense? It does not want to be seen as ignoring Sri Lanka's reluctance to meet the political aspirations of the Tamils, right? So B, A, D is making the sense, and after D it should be C. Aspirations of the Tamils, or endorsing the country's stubborn refusal to ensure any sort of accountability for its wartime past. Clear? So definitely BADC makes sense over here, and abstaining is the best word, not BDAC. So option A makes the correct answer. Is it clear, guys? I hope you all better understand. All right. Let's move on with the next question. Let me know the correct answer for this one. Weakest aspirant, that's the problem na. If I explain in Hindi, then the students who belongs to south region find it difficult to understand, and if I'm just telling in complete English, then you people are not supposed to understand. So what should I do? I need to take just one path na. I can do just one thing na. You all can better cooperate. Just try to cooperate. Clear? Yeah, abstaining is the perfect sense. Naga, very good evening, dear. Hussain saw us to any preliminary exam section, English section? Yeah, definitely. And prelims will cover the prelim section as well. Don't worry. We have already done ample of prelim section as well. Ample of prelim section on YouTube, free of cost. Already I have provided you, Hussain. You can watch my series. Clear? CBAD, all right. Let's see from where can we start. Here it is saying India's concern in Sri Lanka have always been different from the rest of the what? Let's check. All right. So let's start from C. C. The United Nations High Commissioner's report raises concern over increasing militarization. Heightened dash against. Heightened what? So guys, either the answer can be A, B or C, right? We should start from C. Now, if I talk, yeah, definitely we should start from C to make it a perfect sequence. Clear? So here definitely C is getting correlated with B. The United Nations High Commissioner's report raises concern over increasing militarization. Heightened what? Heightened, it should be insurgents, right? Heightened what? So heightened surveillance is the correct sense, not insurgents. Insurgent means to oppose any authority. So here we are not trying to oppose any authority. Heightened means deep level. Clear? Surveillance, it means very tough level of surveillance was there. Very tough level of surveillance. Close observation, it means very strict surveillance, very strict observation was there, right? So we can't say tough, we can say strict. Heightened means strict. Very strict level of close observation of individual group was there. So heightened surveillance against what? So heightened surveillance against what? Against rights defenders and NGOs, interference with the few prosecutions in emblematic cases. Emblematic means symbolic. Emblem means symbol. So it means symbolic. Clear? Symbolic cases from the past and the dangerous anti-minority rhetoric. Rhetoric what? Rhetoric India's concern in Sri Lanka have always been different from the rest of the what? From the rest of the international community. So India's interest India's concern in Sri Lanka have always been different from that of the international community, right? So C, B, A and D makes the correct sense. C, B, A, D and insurgents is the best word. Clear? एक minute. C, B, A, D, sorry. Surveillance is the correct sense because surveillance means close observation. Heightened means very strict kind of close observation is there, right? So that is why C makes the correct answer. Is it clear, guys? Chale. Next question. Clear? From where should we start this? Hmm? Either we should start from A or D, right? So either D should be the starting statement or A should be the starting statement, right? Let's check. Here you people are saying D. So let's start from D as well. So it is saying the Supreme Court on Wednesday did the right thing by terming as serious the dash. So exculpate means exculpate is a verb form, guys. Here you can't take a verb form because the is article, and after article it should be the noun form, right? Because we always use noun form with article the, or we use adjective form with article the. The qualifying adjective should come with the, right? So the dash by a petitioner, the exculpate is a verb form, can't be the sense. The accusation by a petitioner means a formal charge. Allegation also means a formal charge. Arop lagana. In Hindi we say arop lagana. Avowal means open declaration, right? So guys, what should be the correct sense? If we just look deeper into this statement, we can see that definitely accusation and allegation is making sense over here. But here we are starting from D, so we can say C makes the sense over here, right? The allegation means to give a formal charge, right? You are having formal charge on somebody. Clear? You are putting formal charge. So here the statement should be, the Supreme Court on Wednesday did the right thing by terming as serious the allegation by a petitioner that 3 crore ration cards. So 3 crore ration cards were cancelled, right? Cards is a plural form. So with cards, we should use a plural verb. So after D, B should come over here in the statement. So ration cards were cancelled for not being linked with the Aadhaar database, and that these were connected to reported starvation deaths in some states, right? So after this, what should come? D, B, then A. The unique identification scheme, right, has been in existence for more than a decade, and what? And recent data has estimated that nearly 90% of India's projected population has been signed the Aadhaar number, right? Has been assigned the Aadhaar number, and nearly 90% population have been assigned with the Aadhaar number. So D, B, A, and C make sense over here. Clear? So here it should be C1. So this is third, this is fourth. This makes sense. So D, B, A, C, C option makes the correct answer. Clear? Let's move on with the next question. See guys, what should be the correct sense over here? Definitely guys, here A is saying in a country with a large informal workforce and dash social security systems, reasonable savings for retirement should not be penalized. So definitely we should start from A. So definitely either A or B makes the sense over here, because vacuous means empty. Empty is not making any sense. And visceral means deep sensibility. So deep sensibility can be the sense over here, workforce, and dash social security system. What kind of social security systems are there? Social security system is having a deep kind of sensibility, right? It's very strong. So the social security systems are very strong. This is what we can say. So definitely visceral should come over here. So we can say sporadic is not making the sense. Visceral is the best sense. So with A, D is getting correlated. A and D makes pair in a country with a large informal workforce and visceral social security system. Visceral means deep level of. The social security systems are having a very deep level of sensibility, right? Reasonable savings for retirement should not be penalized. After this, it is saying what the least the government could have done. So what the least level of thing which the government could have done was to offer the same cap of rupees 5 lakh to EPF, electronically, it is provident fund, right? Members by including their employer contributions during the year. And then it is saying during the year, preservation of self-interest deriding an equitable approach to taxation. So with A, D is getting correlated with B. So it is saying during the year, preservation of self-interest deriding an equitable approach to taxation, but to give tax relief. But here also we are talking about tax. Here we are also talking about tax. For such savings only to government employees smacks of bureaucratic, right? So A, D, B and C makes sense over here. Is it clear guys? So this is the correct statement. एक मिनट just a minute एक मिनट गाइज एक मिनट अब यहाँ पे एक मिनट, एक्चुअली एक मिनट, अब देखो यहाँ पे एक मिनट, ए या बी में से है ना, ए से तो स्टार्टिंग होगी, एक्चुअल में ए से देखो डी का कोरिलेशन नहीं है, ए से सी का कोरिलेशन आ रहा है, वही मेरे को कुछ गड़बड़ लग रहा है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे लास्ट में जब हम रख रहे हैं ब्यूरोक्रेटिक, स्मैक्स ऑफ ब्यूरोक्रेटिक, तो ब्यूरोक्रेटिक इज एन एडजेक्टिव फॉर्म, नाउन आना चाहिए ना, तो इसलिए ये गलत है, सी लास्ट में नहीं आएगा. Actually, sentence start A से तो होगा. In a country with a large informal workforce and sporadic social security system, मतलब हमारे जो means the social security systems are very rare, right? You can't see it in a common way. It's very rare. Sporadic. So we can say in a country with a large informal workforce and sporadic social security systems, reasonable savings for retirement should not be penalized. After this, what could be the sense? It is correlated with C. So it is saying not be penalized, but to give tax relief for such savings, right? But to give tax relief for such savings only to government employees is smacks of bureaucratic what? Bureaucratic, bureaucratic what could be the correct? Bureaucratic preservation, right? Because bureaucratic is adjective and preservation is noun here. So definitely C is getting correlated with B, because in C, bureaucratic is an adjective and preservation is a noun form. So A, C, B and D, this makes the complete sense, right? In a country with a large informal workforce and sporadic social security systems, reasonable savings for retirement should not be penalized. After this, it is saying, here it is getting correlated with, but to give tax relief for such savings only to government employees is smacks of bureaucratic what? Bureaucratic preservation of self-interest, deriding an equitable approach to taxation. And then it is getting correlated with the least the government could have done was to offer the same cap of rupees 5 lakh to EPF members by including their employer contributions during the year. This is the statement, right? So option A, C, B, D. It means B makes the correct answer. Here, Let's move with the next question. In each of the question given below, a sentence is given which is divided into 4 parts and need to be rearranged to form a grammatically correct and meaningful sentence. Some words are placed incorrectly. Interchange the words. So guys, here you are required to do word swap. Word swap plus sentence rearrangement. This is the combination, right? So here you need to swap words also, and along with words you need to arrange the sentence as well. Let's see from where should we start. Here we are talking about Serum Institute of India. From here we can start the statement. Serum Institute of India has reduced. So reduced is correct over here. So definitely we should start from B, right? So here the main theme is we are talking about the vaccine, right? Serum Institute of India is the largest producer of vaccine in India. So it is saying Serum Institute of India has reduced the price of Covishield. So has reduced is the correct verb over here. So there is no error in B part. B is already correct, and here we should start the statement from B only, and B is getting correlated with D. The price of Covishield for states to ₹3 per dose from ₹4. Clarity. Is clarity making the sense? No. So what should come over here instead of clarity? It should be aforementioned. Aforementioned means we have already mentioned it earlier. Means something which is already mentioned previously. पहले से जो चीज mention की जाती है, that is called aforesaid. Whatever we mentioned from previously, right? That's called aforesaid. So it is aforesaid. So here aforementioned, not aforesaid. Aforementioned. So, and here it should be clarity. Provided clarity. Provided is a verb, and provided what? Clarity. Clarity is a noun form here, right? So with B, D is getting correlated. So it is saying Serum Institute of India has reduced the price of Covishield, provided and after these reduce the price of Covishield from ₹4 per dose to ₹3 per dose. It has reduced the price aforementioned, as it is already mentioned earlier, right? So this is making sense. So with B, D is correlated, and with D, A is getting correlated. So aforementioned Chief Executive Adar Poonawalla said, however, neither he nor his company and next BDA, then C will come. Neither he nor his company said, however, neither he nor his company provided clarity on whether the new price will be applicable for the center too, right? So this makes sense. So neither is correct at its position. There is no need to change neither, right? Only you need to change C and D, aforementioned and clarity. This should be interchanged. So the complete statement here is Serum Institute of India has reduced the price of Covishield. After this, it should be for states to ₹3 per dose from ₹4. Aforementioned Chief Executive Adar Poonawalla said, however, neither he nor his company provided clarity on whether the new price will be applicable for the center too. और इन्होंने इस बात को क्लियर नहीं किया है कि क्या ये चीज जो है ये केंद्र सरकार के लिए भी एप्लीकेबल होगी, सेंट्रल लेवल पे भी एप्लीकेबल होगी, या सिर्फ स्टेट के लेवल पे एप्लीकेबल है, ये चीज इन्होंने मेंशन नहीं की. तो BDAC होगा, और स्वैपिंग जो है वो BDAC C और D की होगी. तो E ऑप्शन मेक्स द करेक्ट आंसर, राइट? अगला क्वेश्चन, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखिए, ये इस तरह के देखो क्लर्क मेंस में आते हैं, ये क्वेश्चन आपके लिए क्लर्क मेंस के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, राइट। और अभी जो हमने पहले ये वाले जो क्वेश्चंस करवाए थे, दीज क्वेश्चंस आर इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर पीओ मेंस, राइट। इस तरह के क्वेश्चन, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर पीओ मेंस, and now what we are doing, this is important for clerk mains. Next question, the words are announced, devastating, funding and unfolding. These are the words. Very nice. BDAC is the correct pair. Great answer. Very nice. From where should we start this statement, guys? Karina Gold. Definitely we can start from here, na? Karina Gold, Minister of International Development, announced. She has announced, na? So she is the Minister of International Development. So from here only we can start to make it a complete statement, right? So definitely we can start from D. Is it clear, guys? Karina Gold, Minister of International Development. And unfolding is incorrect over here. It should be announced. Right? So that makes sense over here. So Karina Gold, Minister of International Development, announced, and at the place of announced, it should be unfolding. This makes sense. So Karina Gold, Minister of International Development, announced $10 million. $10 million what? So what should be the sense? $10 million D. So definitely we can start from D. After D, B should come over here, right? Announced $10 million, $10 million in devastating for, in funding hona chahiye na, devastating is incorrect. Devastating means destroying, to the devastating situation. Here it should be devastating. Devastating means destructive situation, destroying situation. That should be the correct sense. And at the place of devastating, here funding should come. Funding for humanitarian assistance. Assistance means help. ह्यूमैनिटेरियन हेल्प के लिए उन्होंने फंडिंग दी, ऐसा कह रहा है. सो करीना गोल्ड, मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंटरनेशनल डेवलपमेंट, अनाउंस्ड $10 million in funding for humanitarian assistance to the Canadian Red Cross to support what? To support what should come over here? DB. So let's check DB. DB, then C should come over here, right? To support the Indian Red Cross Society's response to the devastating situation. So D, B, A and C makes sense. Sorry, C, A. To the devastating situation unfolding in India according to a statement from the Canadian High Commission in New Delhi. So Canadian High Commission in New Delhi has already unveiled this, right? So D, B, C and A makes the perfect sense. C and A, sorry. D, B, C, A. D is getting correlated with C and then A, right? And word swapping is A and D. A, announced and unfolding is getting swapped, and devastating and funding is getting swapped, right? AD and BC is getting swapped to make it a perfect statement. So let me tell you one more time what should be the complete statement. So here it is saying Karina Gold, Minister of International Development, announced $10 million in funding for humanitarian assistance to the Canadian Red Cross to support what? So after B it should be C, to support the Indian Red Cross Society. So they are supporting Indian Red Cross Society's response to the devastating situation, right, unfolding in India. So devastating situation which has already come in front of everybody come in India according to a statement from the Canadian High Commission in New Delhi. So Canadian High Commission in New Delhi, they have already unveiled that they are going to support India's Red Cross, right? They are already going to support India's Red Cross Society, and they are just trying to provide humanitarian assistance to the devastating situation, right? Clear? बात समझ में आ रही है? तो DBCA makes sense. DBCA CA. AD and BC will be swapped to make it a complete statement. Is it so? Let's move on with the next question. Let me know the correct answers for this one. Here the words are, it is notifying, elected, potent and executive. These are the words. D and B pair is matching exactly. Delhi's lieutenant governor has become the notifying the opinion of the LG before any executive decision, a new law making it clear the city's elected government will now have to seek in charge of the national capital with the center potent. Is it clear? From where should we start? A, D, B or C? So which of the following should be the correct starting statement? Delhi's lieutenant governor has become, what he has become is the potent in charge, right? Become the potent. So potent should come over here. The potent in charge. So after this, in charge should be the correct sense. In charge, the potent in charge. So A should get correlated with D, and definitely A and D is getting swapped, right? This is the correct sense. And here it should be notifying. With the center notifying, this should make sense. Clear? So here it is saying Delhi's lieutenant governor has become the potent. Potent what? Potent in charge, right? Potent is adjective over here and in charge is a noun form of the national capital with the center notifying. So what the center is notifying here is with the center notifying a new law making it clear, a new law making it clear the city's elected government will now have to seek what? Will now have to seek the opinion of the LG before any executive decision. This should be the correct sense, right? So A, D, and after D, it should be C and then B. This is third, this is fourth, and the swapping is only between A and D, right? Elected government is correct and executive decision is also correct. Decision is a noun form, executive is an adjective form. Clear? So AD is getting swapped. So AD, C and B. It means options A makes the best answer. Clear? Next question. Let me know the correct answers, everyone. Electoral exercise in Bengal held amidst a raging means increasing at a rapid pace. Something which is increasing at a rapid pace at an uncontrolled level. So when something just spreads at an uncontrolled level, that is called raging. We can say raging fire like this. Okay, it means that the fire is spreading very fast at an uncontrolled level. We are not supposed to control something, and so this word raging is mainly used in a negative sense, negative context. Raging second wave of the COVID-19 पैंडेमिक का मतलब क्या हुआ? मतलब ऐसी सेकेंड वेव थी जिसको रोकना मतलब उस समय पे हमारे लिए इम्पॉसिबल सा था. क्लियर? दैट्स द सेंस. जैसे हम कह सकते हैं रेजिंग फायर इन द फॉरेस्ट, मतलब जंगल में ऐसी आग लगी जिस आग को रोकना बेहद मुश्किल सा था, इम्पॉसिबल था. क्लियर? So the word raging is mainly used in the negative context. What should be the correct sense? Let's check. अब यहाँ पे देखो क्या कह रहा है, कहाँ से स्टार्ट करेंगे? यहाँ पे डेफिनेटली हम लोग कहाँ से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं बताएं? सी से स्टार्ट करेंगे. अब यहाँ पे देखो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज का सेंस गलत है, बल्कि इसकी जगह पे क्या आना चाहिए? कर्टेन्स आर पोइज्ड टू बी रंग डाउन ऑन द लॉन्ग ड्रॉन आउट. कर्टेन्स होना चाहिए यहाँ पे. कर्टेन्स आर पोइज्ड. ठीक है, पोइज्ड का मतलब सीज कर दिया गया, जब्त कर लिया गया. सी से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. कर्टेन्स आर टू बी रंग डाउन ऑन द लॉन्ग ड्रॉन आउट. So what should be the sense? After C, it is getting correlated with A. ठीक है, on the long drawn out electoral exercise in Bengal held amidst a raging second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. So C is getting definitely correlated with A, making a perfect sense. Clear? Curtains are poised to be rung down on the long drawn out electoral exercise in Bengal held amidst का मतलब के दौरान, जब कोविड की सेकेंड वेव थी उसके दौरान ये चल रहा था बंगाल में पैंडेमिक. आगे what should be the correct sense? After this it is getting correlated with B. ठीक है, pandemic with the 8th and final phase is correct over here, final phase of the assembly election taking place in 35 constituencies in Kolkata north parts of Malda, Murshidabad and Birbhum. So C, A, B and D makes sense. Clear? And the swapping should be between C and D. Clear hai? So here the statement should be electoral exercise in from where should we start? Curtains are poised to be rung down. मतलब पर्दा किसी बात पे पर्दा डालना. तो यहाँ पे curtains are poised to be rung down on the long drawn out का मतलब क्या हुआ? किसी बात पे पर्दा डालना ताकि वो बात रिवील ना हो पाए. तो आपने देखा कि ये बात लोगों से ढकी छुपी रही थी. जब हमने देखा था कि इलेक्टोरल एक्सरसाइज बंगाल में जब इलेक्शन का समय था, इलेक्शंस की चीजें चल रही थी, उसी दौरान देखा गया था कि कोविड की सेकेंड वेव चल रही थी. उस समय पे इस चीज पे मतलब पर्दा था, मतलब लोगों को ये बात नहीं पता है. ठीक है, लोगों के सामने इस बात को रिवील नहीं किया गया था. आगे क्या कह रहा है? विद द 8th एंड फाइनल, हमने देखा कोविड के सेकेंड वेव के टाइम पे ऐसा हुआ था जब हम देख रहे थे कि व्हेन वी सी दैट 8th एंड फाइनल फेज ऑफ असेंबली इलेक्शन वाज टेकिंग प्लेस in 35 constituencies in Kolkata north parts of Malda, Murshidabad and Birbhum. Clear? So this is the thing. So CABD makes sense. C, because everybody was disturbed at that time because of COVID-19 second wave, and this happened and people are not aware of this thing. CABD and CD makes sense. Clear? So option C is the correct answer. Last question for today's session, guys. Let me know the correct answers. Words are passed, minuted, changed and seeking. What should be the correct sense? So definitely guys, if you look deeper into the question, you can see that definitely we can start from B to make it a perfect sequence, right? So what it is saying is, a bench of Chief Justice N.V. Ramana and Justices Suryakant and A.S. Bopanna. A.S. Bopanna passed, right? Passed Rehant that he was. Passed should be the sense over here, passed. And at the place of passed, it should be seeking. Right? This makes sense. So A and B should be swapped here. So definitely we can start from B, and B is getting correlated with D. So it is saying a bench of Chief Justice N.V. Ramana and Justices Suryakant and A.S. Bopanna passed the order. They have passed the order while hearing the habeas petition chained by. So chained is the correct sense. Petition minuted by. They have already specified the time by the Kerala Union of. By the Kerala Union of what? B, D makes sense. After D it should be A. Kerala Union of Working Journalists seeking Kappan's release and a letter petition by Kappan's wife. Right? Kappan's wife What should come over here? Rehant, that Kapan's wife, and Rehant is the name of Kapan's wife. That is the sense over here. Kapan wife. Rehant, that he was what? He was chained to a cot. कि उनको एक cot से बांध दिया गया था, बांधा गया था, chain बांध दिया गया था in a hospital in Mathura where he was shifted after contracting COVID-19. जहां पे उनको शिफ्ट किया गया था जब उनको COVID-19 क्या हो गया था, स्प्रेड हुआ था. तो BDAC makes sense over here. Clear? And definitely AB and CD should get swapped. Clear? Is it clear? So option E makes the correct answer. So here the correct statement should be, a bench of Chief Justice N.V. Ramana and Justices Suryakant and A.S. Bopanna passed, what they have passed is, passed the order while hearing the habeas petition minuted by the Kerala Union of Working Journalists seeking Kappan's release and a letter petition by Kappan's wife, Rehanta, that, Rehanta is Kappan's wife, that he was chained to a cot in a hospital in Mathura, कि मथुरा के एक हॉस्पिटल में उनको एक कॉट से, एक सोफे से उनको बांध दिया गया था, वेयर ही वाज शिफ्टेड आफ्टर कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग कोविड-19, जहां पे कोविड-19 होने के बाद उनको शिफ्ट किया गया था. क्लियर? सो ऑप्शन ई मेक्स द करेक्ट आंसर. इज इट क्लियर गाइस? Habeas means what? Can anyone let me know what does the word habeas means? Habeas means a writ ordering that a person be brought before a court. एक legal document जिसमें ये लिखा हो कि हाँ भाई किसी इंसान की कोर्ट में पेशी की जाए. That is called habeas. Petition मतलब याचिका. A legal document in which there is a signature of many people that all the persons agree to that thing which is written in that paper. That is called petition, right? Petition is a legal thing. So habeas is a writ. Writ means legal document in which it is written that the person should be brought to the court. That is called habeas. Clear? So option E makes the sense. So guys, this is all enough for today. I hope you all really enjoyed and liked today's session with the good level of questions along with ample of satisfactory explanation. I hope you all just cleared your doubts. There is no any doubt, right, in all the questions which we have solved for today. See you all guys in tomorrow's 12:30 p.m. session. Till then, bye. Stay safe. Take care. Be happy. Thank you for joining the session, guys. But my advice, but my suggestions to you all guys is that you all need to practice a lot. Clear? So this is the level. This is the real exams level, mains level, and you all are required to practice questions in bulk. Every time I just say this thing to my students, that until and unless you are practicing 100 and 200 questions, till then you can't say it with confidence that you may gain accuracy. Sometimes you may gain, sometimes you may lack accuracy, right? So if you need to just be, if you just think that my accuracy should be improved, so definitely you need to give your 100% best. And for that, the first thing which you need to do is to practice a lot, right? Try to practice as much as you can. Whatever weak areas are there in the English section, you better know yourself and you better know your weak areas. Just try to work on those weak areas, practice the questions in bulk, and wherever you are lacking, just you can just ping me on Telegram. You can just address that question